This is your marketplace. We are enlisting the help of 3 special pooches and sending their DNA to 4 companies who promise to identify a dog's breed with near 100% accuracy. But can they really? To find out, we're putting them to the test.
Molly, come.
Meet Molly, our first mystery mutt.
This is my dog, Molly. And Molly came to us from Kuwait. She's a rescue. We think that she may be Saluki Anatolian Shepherd, but when you look at her, she looks husky, so we have no idea.
And this handsome hound, Loki.
We haven't trained him to give me the ball back yet. This is Loki. He's all the way from Istanbul, Turkey.
Now, what breed is Loki?
Our guess is some type of a terrier hound mix. We get asked a lot, so we don't know.
These owners want to find out what breeds make up their dog.
Hi.
But we're adding a baseline, a dog whose breed we already know.
Love you.
Quinn is competing to be the best and healthiest Great Dane at a national dog show.
There she goes. She's doing a great job.
She wins big.
Am I 100% sure she's 100% Great Dane? Yes, absolutely I am.
We even see paperwork showing Quinn's lineage, purebred, champion Great Danes, all the way back to her great-great-grandparents. We're sending their DNA to 4 different companies. Wisdom Panel, who claims to be the world's most accurate pet DNA test for about $150. Embark, who also claims to be the most accurate test, cost us $288. $113 for a kit from Canada's DNA My Dog and Canadian company Acumetrics. Their test ran us about $80.
Hey, here we go.
Before we even send off our swabs, companies are already asking for a lot of information.
Tell us a fun fact about your dog.
All companies ask for a photo and some a suggested breed. We've heard about questionable results from Acumetrics before, so we're testing to see if they're paying attention, listing Quinn's suspected breed as one known for being the opposite of her size, a Chihuahua. Our samples are prepped and sent off. But while we wait, does the breed of your dog really matter?
Hello.
It could when it comes to whether you're able to rent a home, access emergency shelter, or even get home insurance.
Boy, here.
With so much riding on the breed of your dog, how much can the results really be trusted? We're meeting with a geneticist studying dog DNA in the Boston area, Eleanor Carlson.
So I'm really excited that people are interested in finding out more about how DNA works.
Eleanor says these companies detect breeds by comparing DNA to the genetics of dogs already in their database.
Consumers are making their own decisions when they purchase these tests, but I do think that it is important for the companies to be transparent about the fact that there isn't that external validation, that these are tests that they've developed themselves, that they're selling themselves, and that they're the ones that are actually making the claims about their accuracy, and it hasn't been independently vetted by somebody that is not part of that company.
Our test results are in, so we're calling in all 3 dogs for the big reveal.
I'm pumped. It's gonna be great.
You guys are pumped.
Molly is up first.
Ready?
Let's go.
Time to share the results from Canadian brand DNA My Dog.
What?
Wow.
Not a chance.
Level 4, according to DNA My Dog, means genes have been passed down from grandparents or up to great-great-grandparents. For a cheaper price, how will Acumetrics compare?
All right. Acumetrics. Wow. Even more than this.
Yeah.
Acumetrics says Molly likely had one parent that was purebred Cocker Spaniel.
Molly, I don't know. You're confusing. I'm confused.
Do you have like a feeling like which result is more accurate, Marilyn?
None of them.
None of them.
Will a more expensive test mean more accuracy?
Okay, so our next results are Wisdom Panel. Wow.
Oh, what?
Wisdom Panel thinks Molly is over a quarter pit bull and even includes a Xoloitzes Quintley, a dog known for being hairless.
Molly's got a lot of hair.
Yes, she does. It's all over my floors, too.
3 tests, 3 very different results. Will our most expensive test from Embark give us any more clarity?
3, 2, 1. Whoa! 100% Arabian Village dog.
I don't even think that's a real breed.
Embark says a village dog is a street dog whose ancestry precedes modern dog breeds.
Well, we can all see she's very mixed.
1 dog, 4 very different results.
Why are they so different if it's genetic?
Molly is a really complicated genetic dog. It also matters which breeds they have in their reference set. But basically the way the algorithm works is it's like, well, I didn't find a match, so I'm gonna go find the next closest thing and just sort of make a guess. And that's where it can get inaccurate.
Loki is next.
Really?
Wow.
Belgian Malinois.
DNA My Dog says level 1 means it's the majority of that dog's DNA.
They're a very high drive working dog.
Yeah.
He's medium to low energy. He sleeps a lot.
Take a look.
Accumetrics is next. Over 11 weeks after we sent in our samples, still no results.
I'd be asking for a refund on that one.
Will Wisdom Panel shed any more wisdom on Loki's breed?
Okay. So the Italiano again, Chihuahua, 2 Shepherds, and a Mountain Dog.
Yeah, that's
What do you
a
think?
big shock. I don't think there's any Chihuahua in him.
No, he's the opposite. He's low energy.
And finally, Embark.
Here we go. West Asian Village Dog.
Again, a breed not recognized by kennel clubs.
It's not telling us anything we didn't know when we sent in the test.
I don't like it. I would be unhappy if that was what I got back after paying for it being the most expensive test.
DNA My Dog's results really catches Eleanor's eye.
It surprises me more when you have a breed that one company is saying is very, very prevalent in a dog, and the other companies are missing it altogether. That, to me, is more concerning.
Eleanor says purebreds are easier to detect, so companies should have no problems with Great Dane Quinn. Wisdom Panel and Embark agree.
You live up to your breed.
But DNA My Dog really leaves us scratching our heads.
Oh, interesting.
We have her entire lineage all the way back. And okay, let's say oopsies are possible, but she does dog shows and she's one best of breed.
So after hearing our results, what do you think about these consumer dog DNA tests?
I just really think that people need to take them all with a grain of salt, but they
Right.
should know that these are companies, they're selling you a test, they have a vested interest in making sure that you are happy with the results of that test. So keep that in mind when you're interpreting the results, in that you're not necessarily the most transparent system in the world.
There's a profit motive involved.
There's a definite profit motive involved.
Like Loki, Accumetrics doesn't give us Quinn's results for over 11 weeks, but we have them now. They say 100% Chihuahua. Remember, we told the company we suspected Quinn, one of the largest dog breeds, was one of the smallest. We reached out to all companies. They say they stand behind their science. Accumetrics says we should expect a margin of error with their results, about 7%, which they say is industry standard. They add any errors in our results were likely from cross-contamination, either during shipping or swabbing, but we can confirm no Chihuahuas were anywhere near us during our testing. DNA My Dog says since we've sent our samples in, they've more than doubled their breed database and also bolstered their science. They add, that old test was still highly accurate. Wisdom Panel says their science is openly available to anyone on their website. and add that their error rates are lower than industry standard. Embark said we're proud to be the only company that specializes in village dogs. And if other companies identify a breed within a village dog, that doesn't reflect the dog's actual ancestry. We've got one last surprise in store for our testers. Okay, so we got 3 dogs here, but we've got more results. Anyone confused? Yes. The 4th dog, it's me. Get more Marketplace. Sign up for our weekly newsletter at cbc.ca/marketplace. And do you have a story you think Marketplace should investigate next? Tell us all about it on email, Twitter, and Facebook. This is your Marketplace. We're testing the accuracy of dog DNA tests, but these companies can't seem to agree on what breeds these dogs are.
Why are they so different if it's genetic?
But now we've got one last set of results to reveal. We've got a bit of a surprise. The 4th dog, it's me.
No.
I got a question for you. Hypothetically, what would happen if a human sent their DNA in?
It should not work.
Should not work.
It should not work. The way that they're looking at the DNA, it should only work on dog DNA.
Wisdom Panel and Embark come back as failed tests.
It's good.
Okay.
Good.
Good.
Kudos
Accurate.
to them. Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
So far, so good. DNA My Dog is next.
Oh. Okay. Level 2 as well. Like,
That's a lot of certainty. Yeah.
Wow.
When some companies asked what my suspected breed was, we used an app to see which dog I look like.
what is this?
Central Asian Shepherd Dog.
Central Asian Shepherd Dog.
Accumetrics doesn't deliver Loki or Quinn's results in time, but they do deliver mine. Da-da-da-da. Whoa! I'm a shepherd.
No kidding.
That's so weird. Those last 2 I've officially written off for
You have,
gene
eh?
tests.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to have some hard discussions with my parents here.
And so the fact that you're getting breed calls back when you sent them a human sample would make me very hesitant to use that company.
Accumetrics and DNA My Dog both confirm I actually don't have dog DNA. Now, Accumetrics said it was likely sample ID numbers that were mixed up, while DNA My Dog said it was human error and new testing methods will prevent that from happening again. What would you say to dog owners about whether or not these tests are worth it?
Don't waste your money.
Yeah.
Don't waste your time.
Don't waste your time or your money.
All our testers are taking Eleanor's advice and taking their results with a grain of salt.
But you know what? In the end, I'm not sure, other than to say to people, yes, she is blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter to me. She's my dog and I love her no matter what. And whatever she came to be wouldn't change the way I feel about her.
That's so sweet.